So, in this video, we are going to understand symmetric and asymmetric cryptography, the co-foundation of modern encryption. So, before we see the symmetric and asymmetric cryptography, let's understand the basics. Encryption. Encryption means converting plain readable data into an unreadable ciphertext. So, when we transmit data from one end to another end, attacker can't intercept at the minute to steal the data because the data is encrypted. So decryption is means converting that cipher text back to the readable form. So every encryption method. So each and every time when we use encryption, we need to use a key, a required key. For an example, to encrypt and data, we need a public key, and to decrypt the data, we need a private key. And the difference between symmetric and asymmetric lies in how these keys are used. So now we will see what is symmetric cryptography. Symmetric cryptography is the simplest and fastest encryption method. So only one single key is used, both encryption and decryption. If I encrypt a message using a secret key, then you must have the same key to decrypt it. This makes symmetric encryption extremely fast. It is the best choice for encrypting large data, such as video files, backups, and streaming. So symmetric encryption is extremely fast. So for an example, AES and DES use symmetrically. So how symmetric key works? Think a symmetric encryption like a locker that has just one key. If you and your friend both have the same key, you lock the box, then they unlock it using the same key. This method is very fast. So the challenge in this is, how do you share the secret key safely? If someone gets the key, all encryption is broken. So the pros and cons of symmetric cryptography is, it's extremely fast, requires low computational power, best for encrypting large files and streams. And disadvantage is, if you see, you must secretly share the key. If the key is leaks, everything is compromised, not ideal for secure key exchange over the internet. So, asymmetric cryptography. So, this solves the biggest weakness of symmetric encryption, key sharing. Instead of one key, it uses two key. So, public key and a private key. So, public key is used to public key which can be shared with anyone. It's used for encryption, and a private key which must always remain secret. It's used to decrypt the message. So one key is used for encryption and another key is used for decryption, as I said previously. So the common algorithms we uses asymmetric cryptography is RSA, DSA, and elliptic curve cryptography. So this method makes secure communication possible even between a stranger on the internet. So now let's see how the two keys works together. So public key shared openly. The nature of public key is to encrypt the data, and also it's used to verify the digital signature. So the private key always kept secret, and its main work is to use it to decrypt the data, and it also used it to create a digital signature. So if anyone wants to send you a secure message, they encrypt it with your public key and you decrypt it using your private key. So now let's see the pros and cons of asymmetric cryptography. Now at the pros is, no need to share secret key, and much more secure for key exchange, and ideal for authentication and digital signatures. And for cons of asymmetric is, much slower compared to symmetric encryption, not suitable for large data encryptions, used heavy mathematical operation, especially RSA. Thank you guys.